Let me start by showing you that in QRadar we actually went here into flow sources, and we actually define the QFlow interface by going in here and just putting the simple definition. It's actually we're using ET1 instead of ET0, so I define a second adapter on the QRadar box, and on that one I also connected the Kali machine. So in this folder we have the 4 pickups that we are going to be actually replaying. So let's start actually doing that. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. Third one. And the fourth one. So here we go to Network Activity tab, and we see those packets being replayed. So from Polo's document, that again, there's a link on a description part of the video that where you can actually access this document. We copy this search and we run it here in QRadar. There are nice tutorials that I have also created and others have created for AQL, in case you aren't familiar. But let me quickly describe it. Here I'm doing a select. I want you to show me the source IP on the first, on the only column, as you see here, from flows, where the destination port is 445, which is SMB, and in here is the key par. We're using this format column payload to hex source space load, and then here is the signature. Here's the pattern, the hex pattern that Polo found, and I'm going to show you that here in Wireshark just for your information here, but you don't have to actually do that. And you can just go ahead and execute the search, and when you do, you very quickly get that hit in here. And if you remember from the introduction video, this is one of the machines where the malware actually propagated. So you can actually click here, and well, in reality, you can have an offense that also fires from this, and you don't need to know the details of the malware. But if you do, you can go here into the source payload and actually analyze the traffic here. And so let me actually show you what Polo found on Wireshark, and then how you can actually verify that that's the case in here as well. So from the document that we grabbed the search, we also see that on the first search that the pickup that contains this this traffic is this one, Petria Leopoldo, the 6 pickup, and that the offending packet is 6149. Good. So here is that pickup, and we double click in it to get Wireshark to start on us. So as you can see in the document, the offending packet is 6149. So you actually go into Wireshark and put frame number 6149, and that takes you straight into the big pickup for that part. And basically what he's looking, and this is the hex string that you saw there searching, is when the process ID is different from 0, which in this case it is not. In hex this is, let me actually check that out. Yeah, that's 46, that's 70, yeah. So that process ID, when different from 0, that's the indication of a malware. And this is on port 445, so that's an SMB exploitation. Let's find that in QRadar. So here we have the same, but if we put here on hex, we see the same sequence. You can actually see the same stuff that we are seeing in Wireshark. Again, you don't have to go to this level of detail. You just need to get from a content pack, from a snort rule, or for somebody, the actual hex signature of that denotes the presence of the malware, and execute your AQL search, and you are golden. You can actually, we're going to do in some more videos to find the other aspects of this malware attack. But notice the beauty with just QRadar. You can actually analyze the traffic that has gone through your network in the last 15 minutes. It can be 7 days, or how long you want to make the search for, how back in time you actually want to go, and find by these simple hex signatures the presence of malware in your enterprise. So stay tuned to see the other aspects of the NotPetya GoldenEye attack being shown in the same way.